Hey there, friends. We're back. That was, I don't know. I felt too up and going. Anyway, uh, we need to do the scope thing. I'm trying to remember what we do. I remember we have to like make something turn. Oh wait, what? We have to turn something. Oh, okay. Don't we need to turn like it yellow and wait up blue? Can we move to the next one? I thought we had to make it blue. Hold on a second. Oh, we can't look at our inventory? We cannot. Oh, we also have it blue over here. I'm so confused. Oh wait, did we get that? Oh, we got the first one. Oh no. Oh no. What happened? How did we screw up the second one? Or the first one? Oh man. I want to see what happens if this. Do we just have to redo it, or are we literally timed for like 2 seconds? Why does it skip? Okay, that can stop. Okay, so we have to start over. So if we fail, we just have to start over. So I think we need to get this back to where it was blue. Wait, why is this one messing up now? Now is it, well, now why is it the second one? So I think okay, this dial, whoa, 1, 2, got you. Changes all, okay. Now I go to 3. And we need to find the yellow. Okay, so that's oh, okay, so that's the first one. Now we go back to 1, and we do it again. Okay, so we have to find the yellow. Blue, go to 2. Find the yellow. Go to 3. I get it now. Okay, so we're gonna have to do it again. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it again, okay? I just have to be quick. I have to be quick. So, there's blue. Take it to 2. Let's find the yellow. Find the yellow. Go to blue. Go to 3. Find the yellow. Find the yellow. Turn it to blue. Do it again. Find the yellow. shoot. No, I got 2. Hold on a second. There was a small bug in my ear cup, and I didn't know what to do. Well, I mean, I knew what I had to do. I took it out and I got the bug out. But apparently when you're in this screen, it's not a pause screen. That thing still goes down. So now we have to go again. So we need to get the blue. Come on, blue. Go to 2. Get the yellow. Go to 3. Where is it? There it is. Do it again. Where's the yellow? Where? Come on. There it is. Go to 2. Go to 3. Come on. Do it again. 3rd time's a charm. We can do this. Now that we know what we're doing, we got it. Let's see once more.
Are you there?
Margaret, I need your help. Focus on the sound of my voice. I need to ask you a few questions. I want to start over with Chelsee. How do I do it? Where do I find the serum and keys?
I've given that decision to Chelsee. It's her choice to make, Tex.
Why did you erase my memory?
I had to protect my daughter. You knew what happened to her, and I couldn't trust you. Not the man you've become.
What's my connection with Donnelly? Is that me?
You are who you want to be, Tex. When I used the transducer on you, it restored you to whom you were. Don't go back.
Tell me how to get my memory back.
I can't do that, Tex. You are the sum of your memories. I took things from you. Repressing your dark memories was my way of atoning for what I did.
How do I destroy the immortal coil?
Find the frequency. The one I found. The one Tesla found before me. It will destroy itself. There'll be no way they can stop it this time.
Oh, wait, what? I have to do another one? See, now, if this one runs out, do I have to do it all again? Should I save it? Should I save it? Can I quick save? Hold on a second. I can quick save, okay? Fair enough. So now I have to do this again. Okay. Oh. We have to find the red. Okay. There's the first one. Oh, do we have even less time? Oh no. I don't like the less time. Work, stupid thing, work. panicked. I panicked.
I see you're back again. This is getting old, Murphy. Now, go back and try not to get yourself killed again.
Did we lose points for that? I'm gonna F9. Just in case we lose points for that. Okay, we have little time to do this. It's so floaty. It's so floaty. Okay, there's one. Come on. Where is it? Come on, come on, come on. 3. Okay, let's get this last one. Let's do it. 2. We did it! Hooray! Best running ever.
I take a long elevator ride to the surface and make a few calls to get some help. It's a pretty good time to reflect on all that's happened. It's obvious to me that Margaret injected me for a reason. She knew the man I'd become over the last 7 years had become too treacherous to trust anymore, and she was right. That night of the injection, I must have made a deal with the devil to betray her and Mason, and the 50 G's were my 30 pieces of silver. Margaret knew instinctively I was going to betray them, and that's why she broke away earlier. But I think she also knew that the man I was 7 years ago would do the right thing and try to stop the translator. That's why she only erased my memory for the last 7 years. I guess each of us had sins we needed to atone for. Now I've got to find out how all of this is going to play out.
I know Tex, he's not that kind of guy. He couldn't have killed these folks. Mantis, the Morlock, Tex, I've got witnesses.
All right. I'll take your word for it for now, but I'll keep my eye on it before I make any exceptions again. Keep yourself clean.
What are you doing? I can't believe you're down here.
Well, I just got your ass out of a ringer.
I appreciate that.
The real reason I had to come down here.
Chelsee. But you said that...
I said Chelsea needed someone, but you can give her so much more. Now, I've thought this all through, and the only way that I see this working out is with you getting into that speeder with her.
But
The way that you feel for her, that's what she deserves. I want you two to have what I couldn't.
But
Mason gave me a transinducer to use in an emergency. It can take her back to the moment where your memory ends and give you both a fresh start.
But
Listen, think of this as your happily ever after ending.
But do I have to take your speeder because my speeder's over here?
You're on your own from here.
Thompson,
Go get your girl.
Thanks for helping us out, Louis.
Life, I wouldn't have missed this for the world.
After I give you the transinducer, you're going to be pretty confused.
Mike thought he was dreaming for a couple of days.
That's why I thought having Louis here would help.
It's always better to have Louis here.
Plus, you got that video we took. If Mike and I can't convince you, you always got that.
Thank you, Louis.
You gonna need any help with that injection?
I think we got it.
I'll be right over here.
Chelsee, are you sure about this? I mean, I don't want to change your mind, but this is going to change everything.
Like I told you, Tex, if there was a way I could go back in time, I'd do it.
I feel kind of bad, about,
About Thompson?
Yeah.
Don't. Because what he and I had won't change. It doesn't have to change. I never felt that way about him like I do about you. And he'll always be my very dear friend. And besides, he insists on giving me away.
Well, that's good, because if he didn't, I'd have to steal you away.
No. He's giving me away.
As in, walking down the aisle.
I hope you want to put a new ring on this finger.
Oh, I do, Miss Bando. I do. Are you ready?
I have never been more ready for anything in my whole life.
I love you, Chelsee.
Thanks.
Maybe it's not a perfect world, but it's the best I've got. I might have been somebody else over the past 7 years, but I'm ready to leave that behind me. I've been given a second chance, and I intend to make the most of it. I sense this is just the beginning of something bigger, and what comes next may not be easy. But then again, what is?
Oh no!
What's wrong?
My speeder!
What?
It's been stolen!
Let's walk.
Okay.
And we apparently got hard-boiled private eye. We did good. Don't know what that means, but we did it. Alright, so here we are in Ariel's path, and I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, do the puzzle part, and then see if the cutscene's any different. Like, we'll play the cutscene, we'll do the next puzzle part off screen, then we'll play the cutscene again, and we'll just let everything play out like normal. So this is probably going to be a pretty long episode, probably like 45 minutes or so, because that cutscene's actually kind of long. Or maybe longer. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be a long one, because we're going to have the different parts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this, and we're just going to go ahead and skip to the cutscene and see if it's any different. The cutscene before wasn't any different. Or, I mean, I skipped through it. So it could have been different. That one's on me, folks. Anyway, we'll get this one done. So give me just a moment.
I take a long elevator ride to the surface and make a few calls to get some help. It's a pretty good time to reflect on all that's happened. It's obvious to me that Margaret injected me for a reason. She knew the man I'd become over the last 7 years had become too treacherous to trust anymore, and she was right. That night of the injection, I must have made a deal with the devil to betray her and Mason, and the 50 G's were my 30 pieces of silver. Margaret knew instinctively I was going to betray them, and that's why she broke away earlier. But I think she also knew that the man I was 7 years ago would do the right thing and try to stop the translator. That's why she only erased my memory for the last 7 years. I guess each of us had sins we needed to atone for. Now I've got to find out how all of this is going to play out. What are you doing here?
I put a tracking app on your smart Alex when you let me download that video of Bowers.
Serves me right for trusting a cop. You've been tailing me ever since?
No. I wanted to trust you, I really did. But you're a suspect in some unsolved cases, and I thought, possibly and quite likely, you'd go back to your old MO at some point. Tex Murphy, you're under arrest.
You're arresting me? For what?
For the murder of Jim Slade and another as yet unidentified male.
I didn't have anything to do with
The
it.
bodies were thrown from Coit Tower, and we have witnesses that saw you leave the scene immediately after.
Now that I can explain.
I understand Slade was a very bad man, and probably deserved it. But I told you before, I won't tolerate vigilantism.
You can put those handcuffs away.
I don't know who you are, but I advise you not to get involved.
I said put those handcuffs away, or you'll be wearing a set of your own. This is military property. You're out of your jurisdiction, Lieutenant. National Surveillance Agency will take it from here.
I'm gonna need to see more than a badge and take your word for it.
I am giving you one chance to walk away. It's all gonna go down the same no matter what you do. But if you don't want your career completely and utterly destroyed, I'd walk away.
I have 2 unsolved murders on my hands. I'm supposed to walk away from that?
I'd suggest rounding up the usual suspects. It might be a good idea for you to disappear from Chandler Avenue for a while. The White Guard is meeting next week. I could be induced to arrange a passage.
Well, I could use a trip.
They have very deep pockets. Enough to cover our expenses.
Our expenses.
Uh-huh.
Ariel, I believe this is the beginning of a completely unhealthy relationship.
Perhaps.
Well, that was short.
We interrupt your programming here at New San Francisco Voice Channel 6 for an urgent bulletin. A tragedy in our fair metropolis today as all 3 members of the Knights Templar without a K have been found murdered in the sewers near Telegraph Hill. The images we're about to show are graphic and may be upsetting to some viewers. This trio of self-proclaimed superheroes have, according to their blogs, been protecting our city from the forces of darkness, and indeed, violent crime is down almost 0.5%. Putting our crime rate only slightly higher than Syria. Recent tweets from the victims describe battles against an invading army of Morlocks, the fictional characters from H.G. Wells' Time Machine. When asked to comment on the slain Crusaders, one police officer at the scene said, quote, "Hell, they probably killed each other on accident." So while we may not have witnessed the gallant exploits of these stealthy vigilantes, or even once experienced the terror and destruction of demon spawn, it is with a heavy heart that we here at the New San Francisco Voice say to the Knights Templar without a K, thank you. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Okay. This goes into the special thanks. Then we should see our ranking, which should be Hard-Boiled Private Eye again. So what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to do an edit. You're probably going to see an edit that I don't even show the last cutscenes in that whole thing, you're just going to see the ending, because there's nothing different. It was the same cutscene. So what I think I'm going to do is, for this last part, I'm just going to go straight to the ending of Taylor's route, and we'll just see the ending and we'll see how it goes from there. So let's check that out.
Danwich, what are you doing here?
I put a tracking app on your smart Alex when you let me download that video of Bowers.
Serves me right for trusting a cop. You've been tailing me the whole time?
No, I wanted to trust you, I really did. But you're a suspect in some unsolved cases, and I thought, possibly and quite likely, you'd go back to your old MO at some point. Tex Murphy, you're under arrest.
You're arresting me? For what?
For the murder of Jim Slade and another as yet unidentified male.
I didn't have anything to do with
The bodies were thrown from Coit Tower, and we have witnesses that saw you leave the scene immediately after.
Now, I can explain that.
I understand. Slade was a very bad man, and probably deserved it. But I told you before, I won't tolerate vigilantism.
Lieutenant, wait. I have something for you. Evidence of a mass murder that took place at the Tesla Legacy Society. It's related to at least 3 unsolved disappearances in your jurisdiction.
That's very interesting, and we'll talk about it as soon as I make this arrest.
No, hold on. Slade is the one who led this mass murder.
You have evidence of this?
I've got everything. Eyewitness testimony, sworn affidavits, even security video of the attack. You can resolve a bunch of cases and give closure to the victims' families.
And in exchange for this evidence?
Let Tex go. He's done nothing wrong. If he'd come to you, you wouldn't have been able to do anything. He risked his own life to do the right thing. I think he's a hero.
This is the last exception I make for you.
Well, fine by me. I mean, when am I going to find myself in this situation again?
You get those files to me?
Right away. Thank you, Lieutenant.
That's too much. So, you saved my bacon.
I kind of like your bacon.
Well, I'm just not used to somebody saving me.
But that's what partners do, right? What do you say, cowboy?
Yeah, what do you say?
Hmm?
I'd say it's been a while since I saddled up, but I like your form.
I think you'd be impressed with how well I performed down the backstretch.
Well, I must say, you're pretty impressive coming out of the gate.
It all depends on who's in the saddle.
Are we talking about the same thing?
I know what I'm talking about.
And that was Taylor's ending, and the extra scene was the same one from Ariel's with the Morlocks thing. So you guess that wasn't really worth watching. However, there is one more extra, and that's if you get every single comic book when you finish the game, doesn't matter which ending. Well, as long as you found all the comic books, you get a save called Day 13 Storage. And in there, we find this, which, oh, it's the other room that was closed in his house. And in here we have what I'm assuming are pictures of more backers, like pledgers.
Uncouth, underemployed, and unstable. My friend, you've got it all. You think she'd ever go for a quippy PDA who lives in a pocket? I feel like we both accomplished something today. Mostly me, though.
So, but it has Kevin Smith doing the voices for it, doing the voiceover thing for it. And we get all the cutscenes, except I don't see the endings. But we get the cutscenes from the game. And then we get this, which is a cutscene for Access Software Incorporated, which is just the beginning. This is a remastered version of the ending of Under a Killing Moon. We get music here.
This is my old hoverboard I got from my Martian memorandum case.
Not too sure what the golf club is for.
On Saturday nights, I push the furniture to the walls and cut loose on the dance floor.
But that's what this is, and that's what you get for doing getting all the comic books. So with that, this is pretty much the end of Tesla Effect and our journey with Tex Murphy, which has been almost this whole entire year for the most part. If for some reason or somehow Overlord is able to be recorded, because it was a hot mess, I will definitely do that one, even though we know what the ending is, but I'll do it anyway. But until then, and in the next game for our new adventure, I'll see you then. You all take care, and of course, have a good one.